All right, guys, we've got Ren Penitence. I know a few of you guys have suggested getting into this one, so we're here for it. Let's see what he's got. Featuring Molly McKinna. Brand new artist to me, I believe. Yeah, brand new artist to me. Haven't heard any Molly McKinna, but let's get right into it. Here we go, Ren. Oop. And Molly McKinna, sorry.
Lately, I think I was over. Time in my chest beating slower, like the clouds, the color of them fading out, fading out. The heavy heart I carried went over your head and over mine.
I counted the days she left like a prisoner, etching markings on my skin with an old knife, scratching. You see, I wanted the physical to match the psychological, and yet no matter how hard I dug, I still could not match that pain. I longed for reasons, I sung with demons, I sat in the dark.
Shivers up the spine, man. Ugh, fuck. This was I didn't know what to expect. But
pain. I longed for reasons, I sung with demons, I sat in a dark, dusty room, barely moving, breathing. I chewed through my own umbilical cord attached to her navel. I wanted to be separate. I think my mind is leaking. Solitude is so depleting.
I did it to myself.
so is it a metaphorical umbilical cord, and he used to be so attached to like an ex-girlfriend, or is he literally talking about his mom? It seems like it would be an ex-girlfriend, and then he says the umbilical cord. So I think it might be more of a metaphorical attachment to somebody that's obviously caused a lot of pain. He talked about I would rather focus on the physical pain than the emotional or mental pain was I believe the word he used. But that's a big yeah, that's a big reason that people do self-harm is because it brings you out of your head, and it's weird, but it can bring you present and temporary. By the way, I'm not here condoning it whatsoever. It's not a healthy behavior. I'm not here to shun it either. It's something I've struggled with and done myself, and it brings you present, and it's definitely something that's not it's not to be taken lightly, for sure. But let's keep going here.
I know that you are faithful. I did it for my health. How come I'm still unstable and falling far from hell? The suicidal angel who's lost my wings and fell, falling so ungraceful, vanished into hell.
I wish that I could stop crying. They say that the body is 70% water. I feel like I must have reduced mine by a considerable fraction. Newton's third theory states that for every action there must be an equal and opposite counter-reaction. And so I retrace my steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons, cause I can't find healing if I can't find meaning in conundrum.
Wow, so he goes from almost spoken word style straight into rapping. Interesting.
My steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons, cause I can't find healing if I can't find meaning in conundrum. Leaning on my dom nom, feelings how the news high, beaming when I hung from ceilings when I run from demons that are living in my head and escape fate and disapparate, evaporate, evacuate and then activate fate. But it cut the brakes, now I'm driving my universe into a lake in the weight of the world don't wait. We make mistakes when it's all a state. For goodness sake, a double take, but I don't want to eat that cake. I ruminate inside meaning to illuminate a dark mind. I communicate without speaking, and I've seen so much I went blind-eyed. Why? I live in a lie with the lion inside, living a lie with the lion inside of my mind.
This is a super trippy video. I'm just gonna comment on that really quick. This is a really strange. I'm not really. It's very artistic, and poetic at certain points, but it's. I think it's not supposed to be interpreted or find the meaning, but it is very interesting things that are going on in this.
It's hungry for my sanity, I live in a lie with the lion inside, live in a lie with the lion inside of my mind. It's hungry and I don't know why. Pressure drop, deep breath, time stops, a broken, etc. ... Pressure drop, pressure drop, pressure drop. I feel it consuming, I can't stop. ... The lines join the dots and I'm tying knots, then divide and multiply, square the root of pi, beat the puzzle. I try to keep my mind focused on the line. Hopscotch and pop rocks, I take shots of teardrops. When I drop a pill pop, I find peace and time stops.
He talked about taking a big breath to almost like bring you to the moment. Time stops. Now I don't know if that was the exact same reference, or that's what he intended to be interpreted by that. One thing I found too with Ren is, it's doesn't do a lot of great to overanalyze, but you also don't want to underanalyze it. Yeah, beautiful voice, Molly McKinna. Damn, she's got some pipes on her for sure. But yeah, some interesting. I mean, there was the cigarette in the pencil sharpener. that was a weird one. Produced by Ren Gill, cinematography by Samuel Perry Falvey. Where have I heard that before? Has he had done any Falling in Reverse videos, or am I tripping on that, man? I'm not too sure, but I am gonna wrap this one up. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too deep on this one right now. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up. If you guys did like it, feel free to hit subscribe, like, recommend, and whatnot. The comments help a lot, because it gives me feedback. Good Lord. So yeah, no, I definitely appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I'll wrap this one up. Thank you for watching. Wait, I just want to make sure. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. Okay. I was like, man, there's like 15 seconds left. I can't miss something here. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, and definitely if this is something that you're actively struggling with, tell someone. Tell someone that you trust. Tell someone that you love. And tell someone that you know that they have your best interest at heart, and communicate with them, please. Because the biggest thing is when you get rooted into these, like when you're in that mindset, when you get rooted into it and you think you're all alone and there's nothing, it's like, man, a lot of people struggle with this stuff, and a lot of people are, if you explain to them what you're doing, they may be a lot more understanding than you think. But once again, don't share it with just anyone. Be very particular with who you're talking. Somebody who really is going to go to bat for you and really cares about your well-being. But I'll wrap this one up. You guys take care wherever you're watching the video from. Thank you.